Hey, this is Jack here, Jack Fire, here with a story regarding a interesting situation where two burglars go into a home and the homeowner ends up being home and kills both burglars. That's one version of the story. Another version of the story is two unarmed teens attempt to burglarize a home, and the homeowner is home, and the homeowner kills both teens. That's another version. Or another version could be, I have this cough drop in my mouth. Groove. Cough. Anyway, another version could be a a boy and a girl. The boy aged 18, the girl aged 17. Caucasians uh, attempt to burglarize a home. However, uh, the homeowner was home, and the homeowner shot both burglars. That would be and killed them. And that would be a pretty much open and closed case. All right. Next version of the story is the headline of the story is two young teens attempt to burglarize a home. First teen goes downstairs where the homeowner is, and the homeowner shoots the boy and kills the boy. A couple moments later, the girl, the 17-year-old girl, runs down the stairs. The homeowner shoots her, doesn't kill her. Uh, he attempts, while the wounded girl is on the ground, uh, the gun owner, the homeowner, tries to shoot the girl in the head, and the gun jams. Now, the girl is on the ground injured. The guy goes and unjams his gun, gets close enough to the girl, and goes for a clean shot in her head, killing the 17-year-old girl. Now, all of those versions are the exact same story. However, one is more detailed than the other. And the latter version most likely caused you, if you any type of human whatsoever, and you're not a psychopath, it might have had more of an emotional effect on you. And that's understandable, and that's what's happening up in Little Falls, Minnesota. People are having mixed emotions, and my take on it is that the reason why people are having mixed emotions is basically what I just described to you. The law says that you can defend your home with deadly force. That's what happened, and that's what you were told in all these versions of the story. However, the last version had a an effect on it because in the way that the homeowner killed the girl, uh, basically he was like in, I don't want to say beast mode, but the homeowner was in, like, it's almost like was wanting he was hoping for something like this to happen, you know. And anybody with, but obviously, hold on, I want to backtrack. I'm pretty sure you have never been in this type of situation before. I'm not. I'm going to play devil's advocate here, and it's possible that the homeowner may have thought that these two teens were armed. That's pretty logical, right? Rational. Um, and that's the reason he did what he did. Now, excuse me. Now, uh, you or I have never been in that situation, in that homeowner's shoes, where you're down doing minding your own business and somebody tries to break in your home and you got a gun right there. You know, I doubt if any of us will react in that same way, the same way he did. You know, who's gonna kill? I mean, have any sympathy? You know, to kill a girl regardless of her age. You know, you shoot her, she's down, and then you go to kill her, you go try to shoot her again, and a gun jams. Okay, chill out. You know, wait, go call the cops. You know, there's no reason to try to kill her unless, you know, again, I was not there. Unless, you know, maybe he shot her in the shoulder or something like that, and you know, she's still moving around and he still feels threatened. I mean, I can understand it, but from the information that I've gathered, that's not how it went down. From I don't know. Nobody, no one was there. No one can verify this except you know the suspect, the homeowner, because nobody else was there. And all they have I hear is some audio where he says that he's going to try after shooting the girl the first time. He says he's going to try to get a clean shot. So I mean, again, I think I'm pretty sure the law is going to be on the homeowner side. However, society, you know, as human beings, uh, we have an issue with the style that he killed these two burglars. Uh, well, actually, really just the one. I'm sure because the first one that came down the stairs, he shot and killed him. I mean, that's understandable. Now, I'm pretty sure most of y'all would agree with that. However, the girl, that's a totally different story. But I would like to. There are some silver linings to this. I definitely don't want these two young kids to, you know, have died in vain. I think that we can learn. We can use this as a teacher moment to teach our kids that every decision that you make has an effect. Every choice um, has an effect. Now, just like in life, when adults, in every day, if you have sex well, if you have sex with or without a condom, there's risk taken. You know, you could die from sex. You can get pregnant from sex. Uh, so many things can happen from the simple act of sex, and that's a decision that you have to live with. You know, and you get behind the wheel, you're taking a risk. When you get behind the wheel drunk, you're taking even more of a risk. So um, I think that it's important that we use this as a teaching moment for our kids and let them know that all the decisions that they make, no matter how small or how big they may seem, uh, will have possibly an everlasting effect on their life. So teach them how to consider the outcomes of the decisions that they make. You know, in this situation, in this burglar story here, this was like the worst outcome, you know, one of the worst outcomes imaginable. You know, you go burglarize a house, then you get shot and killed by seem like you got shot and killed by a person who probably killed before. You know, that's the way it sounds like. I don't want to assume anything, but that's just the way that it sounds. Uh, so take this as a time to teach, your kids and yourself as well. Think about some of the decisions that you make, and think about the possible consequences of those actions and choices that we make in life. Another silver lining to this is to the burglars uh, who who are going to burglarize or attempt to burglarize homes in the future. Um, if you're watching this, there are more homeowners out there like this who have guns and probably are kind of like be hoping that you rob them so they can kill you. So let this be a warning, and let this be a warning to the burglars out there that just because a house might look empty, just because you think nobody's home and nobody's watching, um, there's a possibility there's somebody there, and they might hope that you rob them so they can, you know, take you out. So, uh, again, it's an interesting story. See how it unfolds. Again, my name's Jack Fire. Thank you, and have a great day.